I'm Peyton Gall with your Wednesday evening headlines on KSJB Radio Local News. A warrant has been issued for a Jamestown man accused of stealing from a local business and threatening two people's lives. As first reported by KFGO, Robert Cowperwaith faces charges including unauthorized use of personal identifying information, forgery, and 2 counts of terrorizing, along with a charge for criminal coercion, which was added as he allegedly threatened to shoot someone upon payment refusal. Cowperwaith used an account from Jerry's Tree Services for personal use as a method to scam or defraud the business, according to court records. Threats Cowperwaith allegedly sent landed him a terrorizing charge as he demanded a $4,225 check and said victims would die if he didn't receive payment. According to investigators, he sent a photo of a gun shell casing and threatened to kill victims if they didn't pay or clear the check at the bank. A 32-year-old South Dakota man has been arrested after a woman reported being brutally assaulted at an Aberdeen residence yesterday, according to Aberdeen Police Chief John Dahl. Aberdeen police responded to a domestic assault report involving serious injuries around 10:15 p.m. The victim was transported by Aberdeen Fire and Rescue to Avera St. Luke's Hospital for treatment. Officers worked through the night to locate the suspect, who had fled before police arrived, according to the press release. After an intensive search coordinated with Brown County authorities and the Nebraska State Patrol, the man was located in North Platte, Nebraska, and taken into custody. He faces numerous felony charges, including burglary, kidnapping, and aggravated assault. The case remains under investigation by Aberdeen Police and Nebraska authorities. Anyone with information is asked to call 605-626-7911. A shelter-in-place order has been lifted in a Moorhead neighborhood following an investigation into a possible gunshot this morning. Moorhead police say an officer conducting a follow-up investigation in the 1800 block of 20th Street South heard what sounded like a gunshot around 9:30 a.m. and called for backup. Out of an abundance of caution, a large police presence responded using a drone and Bearcat vehicle to assess the situation. Authorities issued a shelter-in-place notification for the area between 12th and 24th Avenue South from 14th to 26th Streets while officers investigated. The order has since been lifted. Police say the investigation remains ongoing and have thanked the public for their understanding and cooperation. More details are expected to be released soon. Wildlife officials are monitoring bird flu activity across North Dakota as fall migration brings increased sightings of sick and dead waterfowl. The North Dakota Game and Fish Department said they've confirmed cases of highly pathogenic avian influenza, commonly known as the bird flu, in migrating wild birds this fall in the state. Most of the reports involved snow geese and other migratory waterfowl, which aligns with typical patterns seen during seasonal migration. Officials with the NDGFD said the risk to humans and pets is low, but caution that while uncommon, infections can occur. They recommend avoiding direct handling of dead wild birds. One person in Washington state recently gained national attention after a positive diagnosis. Livestock and poultry owners are being reminded to review biosecurity steps as the state's agriculture agency lists several HPAI detections in wild and domestic birds this year. Gas prices are rising slightly in Jamestown ahead of holiday travel, but falling sharply elsewhere. The update from AAA shows North Dakota averages $2.81 per gallon for unleaded, down 3 cents from last week. Diesel prices, however, are up 7 cents, now averaging $3.67 in the state. That now puts diesel prices up 20 cents from a year ago, while regular unleaded is down about 13 cents year over year. Barnes County now has the lowest averages in the state at $2.48 for unleaded. Stutsman County is up a bit from last week, averaging $2.71. Grant County's prices have shot up, now the highest in the state at $3.22. Oklahoma has the lowest prices in the country with a $2.58 average for unleaded, while California continues to have the highest prices at $4.64. That's KSJB Radio Local News. I'm Peyton Gall. Tune into the Evening News Roundup weekdays at 5 p.m. to hear this live.